What's going on, everybody? This is Joseph from Nerds of Matrimony, and
Christy, also from Nerds of Matrimony.
And we would like to welcome you back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So in the last episode, we started the game off and got ourselves a sword and a shield, and opened the path to the Great Deku Tree. So now we're actually going to go and speak to him. So down the path, you're going to encounter your first enemy of the game. These are called Withered Deku Babas. They won't actually attack you, they'll just sit here.
They do attack you.
Well, these ones don't attack you. They just sit here and twirl around. If you touch them, you'll get hurt. But you can just walk up to them, one sword slash will kill them, and they drop Deku Sticks. So this is an item you can equip to one of your C-stick buttons. I'll explain that later. But basically, you can use them to light torches. You can also use them to attack enemies. So we're going to collect a couple of more here. So there's one more. And there we go. Alright, so now we're going to go talk to the Great Deku Tree. Giant tree with mustache and eyebrows, basically.
He's so handsome.
Oh, Navi, thou hast returned.
Really?
Yes.
Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons have been restless and full of nightmares.
You messed up.
Shut up. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it.
He sounds so nasally.
He's got a big giant nose, what do you expect?
Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yea or nay?
Yay.
Good. Get in my mouth. Oh, then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Okay, Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use the up button to listen well to her words of wisdom.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, the evil dude we saw in our nightmare put a curse on the Great Deku Tree, so he wants us to go and defeat the curse. So if you come over here to the right side, there's another Withered Deku Baba over here, so you can get another Deku Stick.
You didn't tell me about this one either. You're terrible.
I was letting you figure out the game on your own. Okay.
No, you were not. You were bossing me around the whole time.
Anyways, so this is actually the first dungeon of the game. Now, before I go in here, let me just say this. Normally, how I'm going to do dungeons in this Let's Play, as well as all the other Zelda games, they're going to be divided into 3 videos. The first video will go up to the mini-boss. The second video will go from the mini-boss to the end. The third video will be the boss fight. However, because this is the first dungeon of the game, it's incredibly short, so we're going to do the whole thing in this video. Except for the boss fight. That'll be a separate video. So welcome to the Deku Tree.
You're in his tummy.
Exactly.
He ate you.
Alright, so right off the bat, if you run around here, you'll see a new enemy here. This is a regular Deku Bobbin, and these guys will lunge forward at you and attack you. There are 2 ways you can defeat them. You can either let them finish their attack, which is what I'm going to do here, and then hit them with your sword. This will make them stand upright. Then you hit them again. If you kill them this way, they will drop Deku Sticks. However, if you let them hit your shield when they attack you, which is what I'm going to do here, basically push the R trigger to use your shield. Let them bump your shield, and then attack them. Let them do it again, attack them, they will drop Deku Nuts. So Deku Nuts, you basically slap them on the ground and they will create a flash of lights and they will stun enemies, and they can actually kill some of the weaker enemies in the game, which we will see much later. So I'm going to get another Deku Nut here. So there we go. Alright, so we actually want to go up here. You can climb up that ladder, or you can walk over this wall of vines here, and Navi will harass you and say, "Oh my gosh, I think you can climb this." So yeah, so basically you just want to hold forward, hold up, basically, and you will climb up the wall.
You need to do Navi's voice from now on. That's what she sounds like. It's official.
Alright, so if you walk along the path here, you can see another vine wall. You do not want to climb up it, however, because there are enemies on the wall. These are known as skull wall TLoZ. And if you start climbing up here and they see you, they will charge at you, and there is no way to dodge that attack. So we will deal with them later. For now, you want to open this large chest here, and this will give you the dungeon map. And the map basically shows you all the floors of the dungeon, as well as the layout of each floor. So it's pretty useful. Alright, so you just want to continue on the path here. Just jump over that gap. If you just hold forward when you go over a gap, Link will auto jump. You want to walk over to this door here, and Navi will harass you again and say, hey! If you look at the A button, it says open because you totally can't read. So you just want to walk forward to the door and push the A button to open it, and it will shut behind you. Oh no, we're trapped. So this is a new enemy here known as a Deku Scrub. It'll shoot Deku Nuts at you, reflect them back with your shield. It'll hit him, and then you want to run forward and chase him down, and then he will talk to you.
Hey Joe, how do you use your shield?
I already said it. You push the R trigger. Just hold it down, basically, and you'll hold your shield out in front of you. So this Deku tree is saying that if you jump off of a high place, if you hold forward on the thumbstick, instead of hitting the ground taking damage, you will actually roll. However, if it's from a very high place, then it probably will not work. So do keep that in mind as we go throughout the game. So you just want to continue on here, go through the next door, and this will bring you to a new room. So you just want to hold forward right here and just keep walking across. The platform in the middle will fall down, but don't worry, we can still get out of this room after we get this item. So this is the dungeon item, and this is your first ranged weapon in the game. This is the fairy slingshots. So basically this is another C stick item, and you push the C button to take it out, and then you hold the C button again to get a seed ready, and you can use the analog stick to aim, and then you just let go of the C button and you will shoot a seed. However, if you want to get a seed out right away, you just hold down the button right when you pull it out, and you'll get a seed ready right away. So I'm going to go ahead and equip some items to my C buttons. Now the thing is, if you're using a GameCube controller, if you're playing this on the GameCube, the X, Y, and Z buttons also correspond with the C buttons. So the Y button is C left, the X button is C right, and the Z button is C down. And I don't know why, but I always equip my ranged weapons on the C down slot. Alright, so to get out of this room, you'll notice there's a ladder over there, but it's kind of in a bad spot. So you want to target it, and then pull out your slingshot and shoot it with a Deku seed. This will cause it to fall down. So now you can get back out of the room. Hooray!
Yay!
And Link will run into the wall. Alright, so now you just want to work your way back to the main room of the dungeon, and now that we have a slingshot, we can get rid of those spiders that were crawling all over the wall. So we're going to go do that. You just want to aim at them, and it only takes one shot to kill them, so that shouldn't be a problem. They usually do drop rupees and Deku Nuts. Sometimes they drop recovery hearts as well. Now you want to be careful here because there's actually one more that's on a high place on the wall. So I just went to first person view here by pushing up on the C stick. And you can look up and you'll see there's another one hanging up there. So if you look up at him, Navi will fly over to him and you can target him and then you can shoot him down.
Kill him with fire.
Alright, so now that they're all gone, now you can climb up this vine wall here. When you get up to the top, you're going to want to either go to the left or to the right. I'm going to go to the right. And then once you get over the platform, you can kind of see it there. You just want to go ahead and drop down. Alright, so there's a new enemy up here known as a Scotula. We're not going to deal with him yet. We'll come back to him. For now, you just want to head over to this door and go into this room. Alright, so there's a lot to do in this room. As you can see, there's a big treasure chest on the other side. There's also a little cubby hole over there that we're going to go to here in a second. So if you step on the switch here, it'll raise the platforms up. However, they are on a timer. They will go back down after a certain amount of time. So you want to be quick here. You can actually go straight across. You don't even need the other platform in the middle. So you can kill that Deku Baba if you want. And you want to open this chest, and this will give you the compass. So the compass also works along with the map. It shows you what rooms you've been in, which ones you haven't been in. It shows you what all the treasure chests are in the dungeon, and it'll show you where the boss room is. So I'm going to show that to you real quick.
He looks so enthused. He's so happy with life.
So here's the map. As you can see, the highlighted room is the room we're currently in. There's a treasure chest in there. And then you can see the rooms we haven't been in, and then there's the boss room right there with the skull on it. Alright, so now we're going to work our way back to the other side of the room. However, on your way there, you're going to want to kill this Skulltula that's right here. So basically, to kill a Skulltula, you want to let him look at you, and then he'll turn around. Once he turns around, his belly will be exposed. That's his soft spot. And then you just want to use a jump attack on it. You can kill it in one hit with a jump attack.
Now, see, my question is, if you see an enemy, and you know that he's got a pointy thing, a sword, he might kill you, why would you turn your defense away from him?
Because video game logic. Okay, so now we're going to step on the switch again, get the platforms to raise up, and now we're going to go over to that little cubby on the left, because there's a collectible that we can get over here. So we notice there's a golden spider on the wall here. This is actually a collectible. It takes 2 sword slashes to kill it, then he drops a token. This is a gold Skulltula token. And there are 100 of these in the game. We're going to be collecting all of them throughout this Let's Play, because this is going to be a 100% run. And basically this is how you get your wallet upgrades in the game, as well as some other items of interest. So you can open the chest here, get a recovery heart if you got hurt. I just did it just to get the marker off the map. So you'll notice the door is actually still shut. That's because we actually have to light this torch right here. So what you want to do is pull out the Deku stick and go over to this torch that's already lit. It'll light your stick on fire, then you can go over to this torch and light it as well. So when the cutscene ends, you want to bring out your sword, and when you do that, you'll actually put the Deku stick away. Because if you hold the Deku stick out too long while it's on fire, it'll actually burn away and you'll lose it permanently.
That stick is on fire!
Exactly. Alright, so now that you want to head back out here, you actually want to kill one of these Skulltulas that's hanging out here. Doesn't matter which one you kill. So now we're actually going to break that spider web that's on the first floor. So you want to aim carefully here.
Otherwise you'll die.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience.
So get the camera behind you, aim carefully, and just make a suicide jump off and aim for the middle of the web. And you will go right through it. So there we go. Alright, so there's a little raised land here in the water. You want to get on that. Climb up here, step on this switch. This will activate this torch over here and burn the spider web. So I'm going to go ahead and open this chest over here. This is a recovery hearts. I'm just going to get the marker off the map again. So there's a gold Skulltula over here on this grating. You can actually shoot him with your slingshot as well. It takes 2 hits with the slingshot. And then if you jump to it, you can actually collect the token. So there we go, we got 2 out of 100. Yay, progress. Alright, so if you stand over here on the land, you can actually see that there's a gold Skulltula on the vines. So you want to kill that one, climb up there, and collect the token as well. And yes, you can climb these vines all the way back up to the first floor of the dungeon. So there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to go over to the other side here. There's a Deku Bob over here. You're going to want to kill this guy, because otherwise he's going to get in your way. Okay, so we want to burn this web over here. So basically what we have to do is light our Deku stick over here, run across the land, and hurry up and get over there before it burns away. So I'm going to put myself next to the torch right here, and center the camera behind me, pull out a stick, and then run like crazy. And I made it! Alright, so I'm just going to keep pushing B here so I can put away my stick quickly. And go into the next room. So there's another Deku scrub in here. You just want to defeat him like you did the first one. But he will actually give you a clue on how to get to the boss room. So basically, right before the boss room, you're going to encounter 3 Deku scrubs at once. But you have to beat them in a certain order. So this guy's going to tell you what order to beat them in. And don't worry, the order is the same every time you play the game. It's 23 is number 1. So it's basically 2, 3, 1. So we will deal with that later.
Aw, he laid a heart.
He did.
Like
okay.
a little chicken.
So to get out of the room, or to go on to the next room, you'll notice there's an eye above this door here. You want to shoot it with your slingshot, it'll close, and that'll cause the door to open. And we'll be seeing more of those as we go throughout the game. Alright, so in this room you want to walk forward, and Navi will tell you that you can swim into the water. If you hold down the A button, you can dive, and you may find something under the water. So if you go over here to the left, you'll notice there's a switch under the water. You dive down to it and you push it. This will actually lower the water level. You're going to want to do this before you go across. Now this is on a time limit, so you do want to hurry here. So we're going to swim back and hopefully try to get on the moving platform before it goes away. Oh, we're too late. Don't worry though, you have plenty of time. So you want to lower the water level, because if you don't, you're going to run into that rolling, spiking thing there in the middle and it's going to hurt. But now the water is lowered, we can just pass right under it.
Hooray.
So once you get to the other side, you just want to jump off. There's a Skulltula over here, you want to kill him. Okay, so now we're going to move this box. Navi's going to explain how to move boxes to us. So basically, stand next to it.
And you're not doing the voice.
I'm not going to do voice for Navi. Basically, stand next to it. You hold A, and while holding A, you can pull it or push it. And then if you stand next to the block and push A while pressing forward, you can climb on top of the box. So we're going to be moving a lot of boxes throughout the game, so you'll get used to this pretty quickly. So you just want to move it all the way to the end of this little walkway here, climb on top of it, and this will lead you to the exit. Alright, so in this room, the door shuts behind you. There's a Deku Baba in here. You want to kill him. You can kill him either way. I decided to go with the Deku stick. So now the game's trying to pull a fast one on you here, because now you have to light 2 torches instead of 1. And there we go. Alright, save my stick, and now we're going to go on to the next room. So in this room, you actually want to go ahead and kill this Skulltula first.
Do you have to use your sword for those?
You don't actually have to use your sword for the Skulltulas. You can kill them with the slingshots, but it takes a lot of hits. So if you actually look up at the ceiling here, you'll notice there are these eggs. And these are basically spider eggs. If you walk underneath them, they will drop down and hatch into these little enemies.
Ew, are they moving?
Yes.
That's disgusting.
However, if you aim carefully with your slingshot and shoot right above each egg, you can actually, well,
you know, if you
actually
aim.
kill it.
If you aim.
And now you don't have to worry about these guys. There we go. You don't have to be right on it. Like I said, you just want to aim a little bit above it, and you'll be fine.
Not that above, though.
Yeah, not that above. Okay, so there we go. Haha! So now I don't have to deal with those guys. Alright, so I'm actually going to cut some grass over here because there are some more Deku seeds over here that we can get. So I want to make sure I have a full stock of these. That grass also grows back. Okay, so now we have to burn some web. So I'm going to burn this web over here first. We actually cannot go on this way. We're actually going to have to come back here later, after the second dungeon of the game. So as you can see now, I have a green tin next to my Deku sticks. That means I've reached my max with those. So the max I can carry right now is 10. So I'm going to go use this and burn this web over here, and then save my Deku stick before it goes away. So you want to crawl through this hole right here, and you'll notice this will actually take you back out to the room that you fell into earlier. But now you're on the top platform. So you notice there's a spider web here on the ground, so you're going to want to burn it. However, all the torches over here on this side are too tall for you to reach. So what we're going to have to do is get the torch on the other side of the room. So to do that, you're going to want to push this box down into the water, and this will create a little platform for you to get it back up here.
Push.
Push her back into it.
Use them little arm muscles.
Alright.
He's like you. He has little tiny arm muscles.
Exactly.
Noodle arms.
Alright, so once you get it in the water, you just want to jump across, stand next to the torch, pull out a Deku stick, run across, jump on the box, and you can actually roll while moving forward, and this will actually burn the web for you.
Why can't you use the... Oh, are they too tall?
Yeah, they're all too tall, so you can't reach them. Alright, so once you've done this, you just want to jump down the hole, you'll land in the big pool of water, and this is where you're going to fight those 3 Deku scrubs.
Ew.
So remember, you have to beat them in a certain order. So from left to right, it goes 1, 2, 3. So you want to beat the middle one first. And you want to move back and forth here because the other ones are going to be shooting at you. So beat the middle one, then the one on the right, then the one on the left. So this guy's actually going to try to run from you, so you want to catch up to him. Alright, so he's basically going to tell you how to beat the boss.
Joe, I was gonna do the voices.
Oh.
No, it's too late now.
So basically, in order to beat the boss, you're going to want to stun her and then attack her. And you'll see how to do that in the next video when we go fight the boss of the first dungeon. So, this has been Joseph and
Christy!
from Nerds of Matrimony. We want to say thank you guys for watching. And next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we have our first boss fights. Dun dun dun. We'll see you guys then.
Dun, dun, dun.